Hello and welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about my 2021 no buy and also letting you know what's in my 2022 no buy. I'm going to talk about how I did on my 2021 no buy, any things that I'm going to change moving forward, and just check in because that was one of my first videos last year. So I do have some notes down here so I don't forget anything, because last year I think I had 7 things on my no buy. This year I'm going to have less, and I'll talk a little bit more about why that is. So to start off with my 2021 no buy review, the first thing on that list was jeans. Last year I did not buy any jeans at all. I actually tried to mend a couple of my pairs of jeans that were starting to get a little bit worn out, but I wanted to make it through the year with them. Those worked for a while, but I soon found myself I wasn't wearing those pairs that I had mended really at all anymore. So I decided to declutter those, and then I just lived with what I had. And then finally, at the beginning of 2022, I did purchase a couple pairs of jeans to replace those that I did declutter, and I really thought about what I'm actually going to wear and use. So I think that is probably going to be most of the jeans I buy this year, maybe 1 or 2 other pairs, but I'm really hoping to continue to have a lower spending on that category in my life. Number 2 was shoes. Now, shoes was a really challenging one for me last year, but I think it's the one that I needed most. I have a very large shoe collection, I believe, but I really enjoy fun statement shoes, and there was a lot of shoes last year that if I was allowing myself to buy shoes, I would have impulse bought maybe 5 pairs of shoes last year. So this one's a really good one for me to sit and think about, what do I actually need or want in my shoe collection. Around the summer is when I really almost broke my no buy, because I really want a pair of like nicer casual sandals. So this year I am going to invest in some Birkenstocks, but now that I am in 2022, I've thought about this for 6 months, and it's still something that I want to invest in. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase those. Moving forward with shoes, I think I want to sit and think about what shoe purchases I'm making more than just buy it right away because it's something I really like and would really enjoy. And I do wear most of my shoes. It definitely cycles through because I live in a 4 seasons climate. So I can't wear them all the time. So right now it feels like I have a lot of shoes just sitting around, but they're not practical for the middle of winter. I did purchase 1 pair of shoes last year, but that was a pass for me, or I gave myself a pass on that because I bought them for my friend's wedding, and I was in her wedding. So she had a very specific vision that she wanted. So I thought of that more as a purchase that went with like my bridesmaid's dress and that. And with that, I tried to pick a pair of shoes within her parameters that would be something I could wear in the future as well. If I was just attending a wedding, I would have worn a pair of shoes that I had. So I'm not counting that as a break to my no buy because it was a special circumstance. That I tried to also pick something that I will use in the future as I attend more events, hopefully as things start to open up and be safer in the world. Next on my list was lip liners. I did not buy a single lip liner. I used up 2 last year, and you can see that in my Project Pan review of 2021. So I didn't purchase any more. I'm still continuing to use up the ones that I have. I think it'll be a while before I let myself buy lip liners again. Next was trinkets. Part of this was I didn't really travel anywhere, so I didn't bring in any more like little trinkety things. so I didn't purchase any of those. Next on my list was bras. So I made it most of the year, I think about 6 months before I purchased a bra. I did purchase 2 new sports bras, and I did replace my like everyday bra that was falling apart. So you can, sorry if you can hear the traffic noise outside. But I did replace the bra that was falling apart. I did declutter that one and throw it away because it was not wearable anymore, and I wanted to replace that one. So I did buy 3 bras last year, but I feel like I also decluttered a couple. So I don't know if that was a fail on my part, but I did purchase them. Next on my list is nail polish. I did not purchase any. I actually had a net deficit on my nail polish because I think if you watch my 2021 Project Pan video, I think I said I panned 8 nail polishes. I would have to go back and look at all of my empties and declutters videos, but I believe it was 8 nail polishes. I'm continuing to do that. Once I get it down to a manageable number of nail polishes is when I think I will allow myself to purchase more. And then finally on my no buy list for last year was tech gadgets. So an area of my life that I saw that I was spending a lot of money was on technology. 1, technology is just expensive, and 2, when you buy all these little gadgets here and there, it really adds up. So I did purchase some things in this category last year. I bought new controllers for my Switch, and I also bought a controller charging station for my Switch, and this was back in February, and then I haven't bought any more techie things since then. The reason that I did purchase those was I had one of my Switch controllers that wasn't charging properly connected to my Switch, so I thought, okay, I'm going to try the little charging tower, see if that saves it, but if it doesn't, I also need new controllers. So that is what I purchased last year. I have been using those things throughout this whole year, so I think that was a good break on my no buy because it made something that I already had more functional. But throughout the rest of the year, I did not purchase any tech gadgets. So that's all for my 2021 no buy review. Now I'm going to let you know what I'm going to have in my 2022 no buy. So this list is a little shorter than last year. I think I have a little bit more grasp on money, or my money and my spending, and also thinking about the purchases that I'm making instead of doing so much impulse shopping. I still impulse shop every once in a while, and when I do that, I try to set myself like $100 shopping limit, so we're not going too crazy. But also in 2022, I'm hoping to be moving, so I'm not quite sure what things I'm going to need with that move, so I really wanted to set myself up for success this year. So this year I only have 4 things on my 2022 no buy list. Those are lip liners. Like I said before, I want to work through what I have before I purchase anything new. Nail polish, same thing as the lip liners. Number 3 on that list is extra makeup. So, like purchasing like 1 or 2 backups of something when I'm only partway through it. So I really want to cut back on that and really only purchase things when I'm almost done with it and I want to use that again. So like cutting down on that extra stuff I just have sitting around while I'm panning other products. And then my 4th and final thing is sweaters. Last year I noticed I bought quite a few sweaters, and as I was looking over my clothes, I noticed I have a lot of sweaters, and I tend to gravitate towards the same ones, even though I like all of them in my clothing collection. So I'm not going to buy any sweaters this year, and I'm just going to wear what I have. So that is everything for my 2022 no buy. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you think about your own spending and what you might put on your no-buy list for 2022. Thanks for watching.